Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. So, got a package to open. Kind of excited to open this package, even though it's not mine, and I already know exactly what's in it. But it's always fun to open packages, especially when they're not yours. And yes, I have permission to open it. Last time someone made a joke it's breaking the law if you're opening up someone else's mail. And that is true, unless they tell you, go ahead and open it up online, and you can kind of show it off. This was actually a package that my son had ordered, and I had ordered the same thing. However, he had ordered it also, and we got his right here, and, you know, kind of wanted to get it. He's like, hey, did you get it yet? And then I was like, you know, I got it, and it's sitting on my counter. And so need to get this opened up. It is some cool coins. It has some of the Britannia Liberties, which now I think most people have already picked some up. It was kind of a limited mintage coin. So, you know, obviously the people that have them like them. Some people even got them in gold, which is even cooler. I'm going to just open them up real quick, and then I'll show you guys after what they look like. Now, what I wanted to talk about a little bit today, though, what's going on with silver. So, I know I'm still hopeful for a dip. Today, we're going to see something come out of the Fed, and I believe we're going to see some action in the markets today. I think we're either going to see prices on everything really go up, or we're going to see stuff really come down. I think they're going to try to strengthen the dollar with the DXY. If that happens, we could see some stuff come down. We're getting closer and closer to elections, so I think they've got to try their best to pull the prices on stuff down as we get closer, unless they've just outright gave up and they know it's unlikely that this administration is going to look good. I'm not getting political. I'm just saying what a lot of people are saying out there. Gas, where I'm at, I am in Texas, South Texas, and gas just had a huge jump today, and people are like, what the heck? The big jump in gas, and quite frankly, it's uncalled for, I guess you can say. Let me just straighten these babies out real quick, and then I will show you, because there is 3 and 3. Gas here jumped over $3, $3.10, where I'm at, and it's starting to move up again. You know, so I think they're going to need to utilize the DXY and try to make the dollar stronger, and that way they can bring down a lot of prices on stuff. That could drop the price of silver, especially closer to the end of the month, which will tie in with the banks being the banks that are buying silver short contracts to spoof it and manipulate it, kind of bring it back down in range so they can do something, because they are stuck right now, in my opinion. They're going to have to pay out some big money on all them shorts at the end of the month. We'll see what happens. Am I betting everything on it? Absolutely not. I have slowed down on buying. Obviously, you guys know I'm doing less package openings, and some of the package openings I'm doing ain't even mine. So pretty cool. These are the maples. Right now, if you pick up one of these, you're probably going to pay, in most places, I would say $29 maybe. Maybe $28, you might find them. Being that it's a sovereign coin, I don't even know if you'll find them for $28. I should have looked ahead of time and seen what most places are selling them for. It is a cool coin. I do like the maples. I've always had a like for the maples and the Britannias. You know, we do our coins. They just, here in the U.S., they just seem kind of bland to me. The same old thing every year. There's not much really cool to it. I mean, if you zoom in on one of these things, I mean, you can literally see. Let's see if we can get a good zoom in. Look at the leaves. Look at the detail in them leaves. I mean, the amount of craftsmanship. Look at the lines in the background. Look at the bottom, right above the OZ. Look at that maple leaf inside of the maple leaf. I mean, the security that these countries put on their coins, to me, is incredible. Over here, we have the Britannia. Both of these coins have the king on the back. Just different pictures. For the Canadian maple, he's more in what looks like a suit. And over here, they just have it cut out at the neck. I think these are going to be popular coins someday because I do expect, unfortunately, I've heard he's not doing too well with some kind of cancer, rare cancer or something. I don't know exactly what's going on with him. I don't keep up with that type of stuff. However, I heard that, and if he does pass away, I mean, that's going to be very short-lived if he's only on a couple of years worth of coins, maybe even one, possibly. You never even know. So who knows? But this is the Britannia Liberty. As you can see, you have Lady Britannia up here holding her trident. But what's cool is as you spin it around, you have Lady Liberty here holding the flame. So pretty cool there. They do put Britannia on top on this one because it is called the Britannia and Liberty as opposed to the Liberty and Britannia. It's a cool coin. It's worth having in my personal opinion. I'm fixing to send one of these out to Ryan Reed. That was owed to him for a previous giveaway. I still got a few of the giveaway prizes that I got to get out to people, so don't panic. If you were one of the names that I called the other day, well, called as in mentioned on the video, and if at any point you want to shoot me an email and you're like, hey, I didn't get mine yet, if you're worried about it, go ahead and email me and I'll tell you. Most of the time I will email people their tracking numbers because I do track everything. If it shows it's delivered, I can't really do much after that. I know someone claims they didn't get it, even though it did have tracking on it and insurance. But that's on the other person from what I understand. But then again, I've talked to some people and they said one thing and back and forth. So with that being said, back to silver. It's going to be an exciting day. It really is. What's going to happen, I don't know 100%. Obviously, I'm sticking to my position, and I am holding out on buying anything for the remainder of this month until I see a dip that I want to see. Do I think it's going to go up in the long run? Absolutely. I got asked by someone the other day, if you're so gun-ho and you believe that it's going to go shoot up spot price over 30, what does it matter if you pay $27, $28 now? You're still going to make a profit. And that's true, but too many times I have put in big orders and then I will instantly see the price dip. And right now I feel like my position is pretty decent on stacking. It gives me an opportunity to put some money aside, build up a little cash, and I don't keep dry powder. I know a lot of you guys, I hear a lot of comments, oh, keep some dry powder, keep some dry powder. Whether you're keeping dry powder for a crypto drop or you're keeping dry powder for a silver drop, I don't do that. I don't do that. When I see the price dip on cryptos, I go all in. When I see the price dip on silver, I go all in. I'm in it heavy, and I'll hold my position because I know that if you stay with something as it's dipping, my personal position, eventually it's going to come back up. It's going to pop up. I've even gone to the extent of doubling down multiple days on crypto. And then as soon as it popped back up, it was really quick for me to be able to recover my money. And then I ended up taking back out that. I didn't leave it in there. I took it out and put it back in, wherever it belonged. So with that being said, I'm holding my position. I'm hoping to see some sort of a dip in price still by the end of the month. We still have, 2 weeks almost. I think it's possible. A lot's going to depend on what happens today. I'm sorry, for you guys it's today. I'm actually filming this the night before. It's kind of a tricky thing to say on this one because they know they're in a hard place. I don't really think they can do anything. I don't think they can raise them. I don't think they can lower them. I think they are just going to kind of blow smoke and try to suffice the markets, I guess you can say, because if they let the cat out of the bag, they're in trouble. It's going to cause some sort of a panic, and you will see panic selling, and everything will come down real quick. But on the flip side of this, the dollar does seem to be weakening right now, and you're seeing more and more countries overseas start buying up gold and silver. I actually heard something the other day that central banks ain't buying silver, and that's ridiculous. I heard that on another YouTube video. To me, that's total BS. That's total BS. I don't care what a YouTuber says, that banks don't buy silver, then why were the precious metals markets being rigged and spoofed and manipulated by JP Morgan? They may not be a major central bank in terms of for a country, but they're a big bank. They're one of the largest banks in the U.S. They're just not a country's bank in terms of, like, you know, the Federal Reserve or the Bank of China or, you know, the Bank of England, you know, but they are a major player. And so, you know, if they're buying up silver and they're getting caught spoofing the price, then to me, that means that, you know, they're holding it. They're buying it. They're holding their position. And I sometimes wonder if YouTubers have agendas in terms of maybe to send you into gold as opposed to silver, or to send you into Bitcoin instead of precious metals. Do I think cryptos can be good? I mean, to a certain point, you can make money off them. You can. Can you lose money? You can lose a lot of money. With precious metals, the price can go up, the price can go down, yes. However, in the long run, from what we have seen, the price on precious metals is almost always going up. And if you are averaging it out over the years, you are going to find that it is and has always been going up. From all the way back when silver was under $5 an ounce till today, that now you have two prices. You have a physical price and a spot price. And some people will tell you that that's not true. There's only one price, silver price. Everything else is just markups to a certain point, but no one's selling silver at $25 spot price unless you're just lucky and you find somebody. There's a lot of costs that goes into that. There's shipping costs, there's manufacturing costs, there's human costs to process it, to make it, to ship it, to sell it to you on the phone. So I think precious metals are going to keep going up. I'm going to keep stacking, but I am looking for a dip. And I will reevaluate my situation either when the dip comes or at the end of the month. Until then, I have came to a full holding pattern unless I see a deal or a sale on something. That's about it. So with that being said, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it really wasn't super entertaining today because really there's not a whole lot to talk about until the markets open and we find out what the Fed's going to do. So with that being said, thank you all. Please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody, and have a great one. Bye-bye.